Talking. Recording. Oh. Hi guys, it's your girl Phoenix Fire. I'm here today with the new blog that is blowing up right now. It's Kdoz. What's up, Kdoz?
What's goody? What's up, Phoenix Fire? What's goody?
Chilling. It's good to talk to you, man. Do you know what I mean? I've been meaning to catch up with you. You've been putting
I'm excited.
Kdoz, man. I like it.
Thank you.
Salute to you for all that hard work, you know.
Appreciate you. I'm doing the best I can out here, man, and it's definitely fun. I love it. I love what I do.
Okay, so what made you get into battle rap in the first place, and then how long have you been into it?
I've been following battle rap for a very long time. You know, I'm talking going back to Scribble Jam, Freestyle Friday, Blaze battles, and but most of those battles were like on beat. But I mean, I've even used to rap myself, you know, and being in ciphers and battling cats and all that, you know. As far as actually getting into the media side of it, I actually came into it really back in about 2014 when I kind of first tampered with the whole media blogging. 2014. I saw guys like Jay Black, the Chris Unbiases, John Rhimes, PB from out here on the West Coast. And I didn't have anyone in my vicinity, like where I lived at, that I can really like talk about battle rap with. I didn't have nobody to talk to, you know. So I was like, yo, I want to talk my shit too. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I just had my little iPhone 4S, turned that thing on, and just started talking.
Oh, yes, I remember that.
Just started talking. I think my first blog was when they announced Loaded Lux versus Hollow to go down on UW. That was my first ever blog I did. And then I did it for a couple years. My guy Seven Mitchell with T7 and Radio, salute to him. We kind of linked up. He reached out to me, and then we kind of, with him being like the architect, along with other guys out there in London, right between the bars, and Sincere side, we all formed this thing called PG Bloggers. And so I was in that for a little bit, you know, and yeah, I kind of like, I feel like I go back a while, but I did take a long hiatus, not after that, for a couple years. And I just recently kind of resurfaced back in the battle rap and
is that more like
full steam ahead.
Is that like
it's just personal stuff, things that had to be ironed out, that had to be, you know, taken care of before I can really devote myself the way I am now.
Okay, well, that's good. Sometimes you need time out, you know, to refresh and start again. So
definitely.
All right,
I didn't mean to get into that whole long answer. My bad.
That's cool. Just be yourself, man. You know what I mean? You never know what people are going to say. You don't know what I'm going to ask you either. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to take away from your questions.
Nah, do your thing, Rose. I'm going to get straight into my next question.
Let's go.
Sometimes I write things down and then deciphering it is just another struggle. But it's true. Why are you called Kdoz anyway?
Huh?
Why are you called Kdoz?
Oh man, that's a story. Okay, so it's a couple of stories. It's like two stories in one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I don't know if I'm thinking I'm a tough guy or anything like that, but
okay, we'll be the judge.
No, that came from.
All right, go on. Let's hear it.
Yeah, actually, I've said it on a couple of occasions. You probably heard me. I don't know, but Kdoz came from when I was younger, about like 15, 16. I was at a park. I just got a new basketball that my dad had got me, so it meant a lot to me. And my dad said, "But once you lose this damn ball, I'm gonna whip your ass if you lose this ball." So I didn't want to lose the ball. You feel me? So went to the park, and I had to go. And long story short, it was an older guy there. He was like, you know, about 20 years old, something like that. He wouldn't give me my ball back. And so I was like, yo, like, give him my ball, like, you know what I mean? Because I'm more scared of my dad than I am this dude.
Mm-hmm.
And long story short, when I gave him my ball and he tested me, you know, he was being disrespectful. So, you know, I knocked him out, and he was he was snoring. He was snoring like he was like snoring on the ground. And so they was like, then that nigga dozed him, like he dozed off, like that nigga sleep, like, you know what I'm saying? So then he started calling me like, 'cause my first name is Kendall, so people started calling me Kdoz.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So then the other story with that, when I went to college, okay, I'm gonna preface this because you're a lady, you know what I'm saying? Please don't be offensive of what I'm about to say. You asked me the question, so I got to answer it. So I had a teacher, a professor rather, named Miss Colburn, whatever. Miss Colburn says she's kind of like a hippie kind of teacher, you know. Everything is cool, man. I'll call you whatever you want to be called, and I was a little immature at this time when I was like, you know, call me Kdoz. And she was just like, Kdoz, where does that come from? I said, that's what I call my.
Whoa, okay. Kdoz, interesting.
So Kdoz, and it got shortened to Kdoz after a while. So yeah.
That's hilarious. Thank you for sharing that. That's dope. Real. All right. So let me ask you this. Who's in your top three battle rappers?
Top three battle rappers? Mm-hmm. It's so interchangeable sometimes, but it depends on how I feel. So how I feel today, okay. I'm gonna say of all time, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Daylight, Loaded Lux, and
sounds good.
Daylight, Loaded Lux, and Averb at this moment, as far as all time.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
But like they could be interchangeable as far as like, you know, I can throw in Danny Myers in there, then Chilla Jones. You know, it's a couple guys, Disaster, you know what I mean? But those three would be like my preference. And, you know, I like to put like Averb and Danny Myers as like my 3A, 3B kind of thing, you know, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I hear you. Sometimes it's hard, right? It's like,
yeah,
kind of split it. I hear you. I understand that completely.
Especially since I'm cool with a lot of these guys, you know what I mean? So, you know, sometimes it's like, well, offending them, they grown, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't worried about that. It's just, you know, I'm gonna get these calls, man. You know, I don't be want to deal with that sometimes.
I can imagine.
Thanks.
All right. Let me ask you this: What's the one thing you miss the most about being a kid?
Oh man, that's a good ass question. About being a kid?
Fire time, you know what I'm saying? This is what I do.
I love it. What I miss most about being a kid? I would have to say, this is gonna sound probably kind of weird, but I miss that joy of when the ice cream truck would come.
You get excited.
Yeah, it was like, you know, me and my little homies, my little friends, you know what I'm saying? We grew up in the hood, you know, whether it was at my dad's house in Watts in LA or at my mom's in just South Central, you know. It was just that joy that came around when the ice cream, you can hear it from like miles away. So you already running in the house. Mom, can I get $1? Can I get this? And can I get that? And particularly, I love that because that was when you really saw us really being together. Because there was always a couple of us who didn't have money. And to see how we would share with one another, like I think that was all dope. I think that was just, you know, so I miss that. I would say responsibilities, but I'm not gonna say that because I think responsibilities build character. You know what I mean? So
100%, I agree with that.
Yeah, facts. So I would have said that, but then it kind of built character though. You know what I mean? So
Okay. Well, that actually leads me to my next question. If you could
What's
go
up?
back in time to your 10-year-old Kdoz, what would you say to yourself?
Always believe in you.
Okay.
Forget what anybody else has to say.
Tell yourself, you have one piece of advice to give yourself, one piece of advice that you have to give yourself, and that's it. So you've got to
Believe in you. Believe in your mind. Believe in your own mind. Own your own mind, basically.
Yeah. Do you feel like you doubted yourself a lot in life?
I feel like in life you have seasons, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like and there are certain aspects in life where I did doubt myself.
Okay.
You know, I used to play sports. You know, I played basketball, I played football. I was in, I dabbled in boxing, a lot of different things that I was into. But I would doubt if I was like, good enough at this. I would doubt, certain things. And sometimes your doubt can come from just being in your own head, or it can even come from like a parent instilling doubt in you, or a coach or a friend. It can come from anywhere.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So I seen a lot of my doubt was coming from like, kind of how my mom was and how she was raised. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So my mom was raised in Ripley, Tennessee. And, she used to work for like a white family, pick cotton, all that. My mom can show you scars from her picking cotton. Mm-hmm. So I like these questions because it's deep. I like this. This is dope. Because, and I think with that, there's certain things that I would want to do. Because I'm an open-minded person, like for real. Like I'm interested in people. And I can tell from your questions you are too. You know what I mean? So yeah, like facts, so I think sometimes without her really knowing, she instilled some kind of doubt sometimes, and me making certain decisions and second guessing myself on things. So when I say own your own mind and believe in you, at the end of the day, no matter what your parents do to you or for you or whatever, there's come a certain time you become a man or a woman, you gotta make your own damn decisions. Like it don't matter. Like at the end of the day, like I used to have a life coach, and his name is Ray Hippolyte, and he told me that he said, Kendall, I use my government for that. He said, Kendall, once I own my own mind, mm-hmm. and believe, and I had to say even Daylight really helped me with some things. And me and Daylight are actually like really friends for real. Okay. You know what I mean?
I can tell like you're kind of close. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like that's my guy, and it
person. He's deep like that.
Yeah, definitely. And I was already there myself, so of course, him and I linked up like that. So that was cool. But back to what I was saying. Basically saying that you have to believe in you. You have to own your own mind, or else if you don't own your mind, guess what? Somebody or something else does. You know what I mean? So.
That's true. That's dope. That's a dope answer. Thank you for that.
Uh-huh.
If I was to give you $1 million right now, what would you do with it?
What I do with the actual money? Mm-hmm. This type of question is always difficult for me because I'm not driven by money for real.
Okay, that's fair enough.
So, but of course, though, at the end of the day, I can't say that I wouldn't want it. I'm not driven by it, but it would definitely help my life and my family. Don't get me wrong, but it ain't something that like drives me per se. But I think for the things that I want to accomplish, I think what I would possibly do is continue to expand this Kdoz media brand. Yeah. Into making the kind of media that I feel like that I would like to watch if I was just a viewer. Yeah. And not saying that the viewer is less than thou. I'm just saying that, the viewers are just important. But if I was just someone who didn't get into media, making the type of content that I would like to watch, you know what I mean? And making it even on a higher level. And I would like to have kind of a program where I could take children that's either like from like where I'm from or from any area, we call it the hood, ghetto, whatever, and take them to places that they probably wouldn't never see.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Take them to Africa, take them to London, take them to different places so they can really see that the world is bigger than just their block, than their hood.
Well, I do like the way you think, Kdoz. You know I'm saying? That's a dope answer. That's an interesting answer.
Yeah, thank you.
Realistic things or anything that blings, you know?
Nah, it's like, because I look at it like this. I bling already without all that shit.
Exactly, inner shine.
Yeah, it's like energy recognize energy, right? So it's like, if I come across with you and you shine in without your Mercedes Benz, the Mercedes is dope. Don't get me wrong, it's fire. Like Mercedes, it's a nice car. Shit, like don't get me wrong. But if you see me and you met me at a store, Phoenix, and you didn't know me from a campaign, we started talking and we was already vibing already.
Yeah.
And you was like, man, this dude is cool. And then is it gonna change because I get outside and I get into a Mazda?
Yeah, exactly. No.
You know what I mean? It's like,
It's true, man. It's true. Definitely.
Yeah.
I'm like that. I don't really like materialistic things. So, I have my moments. You should read this book whenever you get a chance, called Needful Things. Very interesting about how, but he's like human needs and things they want, and how like perception can be so like deceived because you want something so badly and you don't even need it.
That's a fact. Like I like that. What's it called again?
Needful Things.
Needful Things. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna write that down right now.
Do that. Needful, like NEEDFUL. Needful Things. Let me get.
Thank you. I'm gonna check that out.
Okay, that would be dope. Okay. So I'm gonna ask you this: who do you think is the most overrated battle rapper?
Oh, you trying to put me on the spot?
Sorry.
Overrated battle rapper.
Yeah.
Who is overrated?
If you can't think of one, that's fine. You might not think of who it is.
I'm trying to really think. Like, you know why it's hard to answer that question? Because I know how hard it is to do that shit.
Okay, to battle.
That shit ain't easy.
No, I can imagine.
You feel me? So like, to say someone's overrated is like, it's like me. Like if I was a battle rapper, it's easier for me to say it.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
I can say, you know what I'm saying? I can say someone's underrated because I can like what they do so much for they're not getting enough credit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For what they do. But it's like, not being a battle rapper, it's hard for me to answer that. And I want to answer that shit, like for real. But I can't. Okay, you know what? I'm going to give you something. I ain't going to do that. I'm going to give you something. Somebody who I feel that may be a little on the overrated side, I would have to say DNA.
DNA? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You think he's overrated, yeah?
A little bit, and it's not because he's not talented at all. It's nothing to do with that. Yeah. I just feel like, in recent years, he's gotten way better. There was a time where I really felt like, okay, he's a little overrated in my opinion. He's talented at what he can do as far as interchanging. Like
one of my first battles I ever watched, him versus Disaster, which is a great battle. Him versus Disaster.
Yeah,
he was good in that battle. I like that.
Yeah, he was.
Okay. All right, that's interesting. It's not interesting. It's just, okay, it's what it is. A lot of people, when I do interview them, they say like surf, or they mainly say surf.
Surf?
I don't agree with that. They're bugging. But anyway.
Nah, I don't think surf is overrated because he's put himself where he is because he's a great marketer. And I think
definitely.
Also, I say surf is underrated as far as he's actually super intelligent.
I think so.
He's a super intelligent dude that I think he kind of covers it with his persona. You know what I'm saying? But he's a super intelligent dude, I think.
I do. I think he's smart. He's underrated, like, you know. Okay. So let me ask you, so how you gonna, NOME X, hey.
Yeah.
NOME X, I'm so excited.
Let's talk about it.
Oh my God, you don't understand how excited I am. It's ridiculous, like seriously, I can't believe how close it is. That's crazy.
Yeah, couple days away, man. We almost there.
Oh my gosh. All right, so let me get your predictions for NOME X.
Let's go.
Lux versus Surf.
Oh, you start at the top. All right. Lux versus Surf.
No time to waste.
I see you. Lux versus Surf. I'm gonna have to say I'm gonna go Lux over Surf. Okay. There's not many scenarios where I could see Sue Surf beating Lux in this type of battle, being that the setting that it's in.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard for me to really see him winning. I can see a couple of scenarios where Surf can overpower Lux, you know, but for me, it would, like, if it was in front of a crowd, I would be a little more nervous for Lux.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Kind of quiet room, you know, that's gonna be crazy. Like the
Surf might come in there, man, and wow us. You know what I mean? But as of right now, Surf, like, nah, I got Lux winning that.
I hear you. All right. Daylight versus Tay-Rock.
Daylight, man. You already know I got Daylight, man. I got Daylight winning that. Now, I'm gonna say this though. A lot of people throwing out he gonna kill Rock, 30 Rock. I don't see it. Like I really don't see that happening, because every time Tay-Rock's back is against the wall, he go crazy and he figures something out. Like, so I'm not gonna disrespect Tay-Rock and just say Daylight gonna destroy him 30. Nah, Tay-Rock is gonna have one of those rounds where it's like, oh my God, this is why we love Tay-Rock so much.
Yeah, exactly. No doubt. You know what I'm saying? Like, no doubt.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna do that to him.
This might be the battle of the night, you know. I don't know. But this might be. Let's see.
Well, B-Dot was just on Twitter and he said that he just heard Daylight rounds and he had the mind blown emojis. And B-Dot don't cap. You know what I mean? So
damn.
I haven't heard Daylight's rounds.
This is ridiculous.
So I'll be surprised with everybody else.
Okay. So is it 2-1? Yeah, Daylight 2-1.
2-1. I give it 2-1.
Mike P versus Saga.
This is the hardest one. A lot of people whom even I've interviewed have been saying this is going to be the battle of the night. You know, so
it's going to be crazy.
Damn, Phoenix. This one, my mind's been changing a lot. I go back and forth, but I think I'm going to stay with the Saga. I think the Saga is going to win this.
He's been cooking.
He's been cooking crazy. Of course, the B-Dot battle, the Cortez battle, he was fire. I mean, this past year, he was amazing all year last year. And then coming into this year, he's been dope, you know, and he hasn't really slowed down. With Mike P, though, he's going to give us a moment. Somewhere within this battle, though, Mike P is going to give us a moment.
I like Mike P. I do like Mike P. I feel like the Saga right now is so strong. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Very, very strong at the moment.
Facts.
So you got Saga 2-1.
Saga 2-1, yeah.
All right.
No 30s. No 30s. No 30s.
No 30s, yeah. All right. Yeah. Ill Will versus John John.
I'm going to go. I went back and forth with this one, too. I picked John John at first because John John just knows how to win battles. But I don't want to underestimate Ill Will's just pure rapping ability. But to make my decision right now on Phoenix Fire Podcast, right here, right now, I'm going to go I'm gonna go John John. And look, I'm gonna have another watch. You'll see as my stuff starts dropping on my channel, you're gonna see me change my mind. You're gonna see an Ill Will. You're gonna see a John John, and I know y'all gonna kill me. It's okay. Go ahead.
Hard one, yeah. This was a hard one for me. Okay, so Fonz versus Jay the Nightwing.
Man, I got to toot my own horn on this one. You know I got to.
I know you're going to. I know you're going to, Kdoz.
I said this was gonna be the final.
Well, I'm glad I didn't make no bet with you.
I should have betted. People were saying bet, Kdoz, bet, and I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I ain't rich like y'all out there to just be throwing away bread like that. But
so you still
I'm gonna go with
your heart, yeah?
Jay the Nightwing.
Prediction.
Jay the Nightwing gonna win.
Oh, is he? We changed. Okay.
Yeah. No. I didn't change it.
No. You said he was gonna get to this. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I said Fonz and Jay is gonna be the final.
Abandoning him at the last minute.
Yeah. Sorry, Fonz. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Just remember, I was one of the first guys that went with you, bro. This is where I get off.
That's too fun. He said you were going to get all the way through. That's dope. Okay. Who else is on the card, actually? I swear I'll just wrote them down quickly. Am I missing something?
Geechee versus Verb.
How can I miss that? Geechee versus... I was thinking this. Geechee versus A-Bird. How you calling it?
I think it's going to be like this. And I haven't said this yet anywhere else.
Talk to me.
I think as we watch the battle, same day, we're going to say Geechee won.
Okay.
And I think give it some time and the battle comes out, people may change their mind. Or they may be more conflicted and say debatable.
Or like that, like Verb one.
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay. But Verb's in your top three, so how you calling it? How you calling it?
I'm gonna go Geechee 2-1 though.
You're gonna go against Verb?
Yeah.
It's gonna be a bit hard for him against Geechee's believability.
And it's not only that, Phoenix. I think this 30-day thing is kind of, because even though like Verb is a veteran at this, you know what I'm saying, and he's arguably beat. Verb arguably has the triple crown of battle rap: Hollow, Mook, and Lux. No one else can say that.
Choke. Okay, go on.
No one else.
I don't know about Lux, but all right.
For real. He said choke.
No, God. All right.
You think Verb gonna choke?
No, I don't think he beat Lux. You said he had 3 crowns.
Hey, man.
But we'll talk about it one day, Kdoz.
Hell no. We're gonna go there right now, damn it. No. Let me tell you, you gotta understand. I'm beloved hood too. You gotta understand.
Okay. That's what I like
I'm
to
beloved
hear.
hood. I'm light hood. I just made that up. Light hood. All right.
It works. I like it.
But here's the thing though. An argument could be made that Verb won that battle.
Yeah, you can argue it.
People left that battle was like shocked. It was quiet. And see, this is why I'm gonna talk my shit. I'm on Phoenix Fire. Listen, a lot of y'all out there, I remember because I wasn't doing any blogging or anything at this time. So I remember when y'all was saying Lex was finna destroy Verb, all this stuff. And then when people were saying after that battle, Verb won, crickets. I didn't hear nothing.
Well, like you
I was
didn't hear
like,
disagreement.
Huh?
You didn't hear like
No, there was nothing. There was nobody coming out saying, yeah, Verb, you know what I'm saying? Salute to Verb, man.
Oh,
like
well,
everybody.
Because no one believed that. Ain't no one believed that.
Come on, man.
Okay.
Phoenix, you didn't tell me after that battle, people wasn't like, oh, Verb beat Lux. Verb, it was everywhere.
I mean, people said it, but the ones that have ears know what's up. They know what time it is. You know what I'm saying?
Look, listen. Here's the thing. I feel like in that particular battle, right, it's an argument either way.
Yeah.
So
I will agree.
With Lux, here's the thing. This is where Lux really. Can I cuss on here?
Yeah, do your thing.
Okay. Here's where Lux fucked up, right?
Mm-hmm.
The third round fucked it all the way up.
Oh, yeah. I gave
all
Verb
the way up.
Verb got the third. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But the third round, Lux did not what Lux supposed to do in that third round. So it makes those other rounds sound kind of
okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm.
This is what Verb did in that battle.
The battle overall was not what it was supposed to be. I feel like the whole battle in
that too.
Wasn't
that too.
That, you know? Lux didn't
that too.
Didn't, you know? I just feel like
it
was flat somehow. It was not my favorite Lux battle, definitely not. But you know. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for me too. But I feel like Lux started the battle, it was like this.
Okay.
Verb started like this. Huh?
Okay, so he's climbing. He started climbing.
That's how Verb was the whole battle.
Okay.
There was no. I'm just being honest, and this is coming from a guy that's a Lux I'm like a Lux fan, but I'm neutral though. Like I could tell you Daylight lost the battle. I could tell you that. You know what I mean?
You have to be. Do you know what I'm saying? You have to.
Yeah. Like doing what we do, you can't afford to be compromised as far as, leaning towards all this stuff just because I like this person or I'm really cool.
It's not fair. It's not
fair. They understand.
This Tay-Rock and Daylight battle is so hard for me because I like both of them. They're both in my top 5 for life.
Mm-hmm.
My top 5 for life, I just love them. Yeah, I feel like everyone in my top 5 for life is a great rapper. You know what I'm saying? They've got great skills and qualities. So this is really difficult for me, Daylight versus Tay-Rock. Do you know what I mean? But I'm still gonna keep it real. Whoever wins. I'm gonna say it. And I have high hopes for both of them. I know it's gonna be an amazing battle. And Daylight's been gone for so long, and if you know about Daylight, you know what time it is. You know what he's gonna bring. But at the same time, it's hard to kill Tay-Rock. When people go against Tay-Rock, it's like it's Tay-Rock. You've gotta come correct, or you're gonna get smoked.
That's a fact. That's what I'm saying. Everybody's saying Light just gonna destroy him.
Crazy. I don't see him.
They kind of misunderstood. I don't get that.
It's just crazy. But, yeah, I'm excited for it though. But
yeah, me too. Okay. Me too.
Well, thanks for that, Kdoz. It's interesting.
Oh, for sure.
We'll definitely talk about this Lux and Verb another day. We're gonna talk about why Verb took 45 seconds to say anything nice in the first round. But okay.
I see you throwing these little jabs in here, Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? You ain't slick. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, my bad. I'm sorry.
Nah, it's okay. It's okay.
Oh, don't worry. You can do it to me when I come on your show.
Yep. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get your ass.
It's all good.
Don't make me bring.
Oh, what's that?
Oh.
Uh-oh. Okay, you know what? I've only got like a couple more questions for you, okay?
For sure.
All right. Let me see. Now I'm taking long, right? Because I'm trying to decide which one should I ask. I have so many different questions.
You choking right now.
Let me get that water.
Phoenix Fire over here choking in the third.
Let me get that water back. First verse. But,
you got it. Ask what you want. It's all good. Like, I got time. Don't trip.
So if you had one day left on Earth to live, okay? This is your final day. When you're out of here, what would you do?
Everything that I'll do?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everything. Well, yeah, what would you do? What? You can summarize. You give us whatever.
Man, one day? I'm not sick or nothing, right? I don't got no disease.
You're good. But you know you're gonna die at the end. Let me say you got exactly 24 hours in this time of it.
Man,
hours.
I'm having a lot of sex, man.
Okay. So like how many hours? 6 hours? You killed a lot of time. You got not that long left.
I'm hitting up all the women
left.
that I haven't hit up yet.
Well, okay. TikTok.
Being that because it's a lot of energy in that thing so it's like I feel like I want to do that. I'm sound like a pervert. I know I am.
No, but it's what you feel like doing. It's your last day. Do you know what I mean? You ain't gonna get another one.
I would of course spend a lot of that time with my family, trying to build some memories, taking a lot of pictures. You know what I mean? Doing just making some videos, reaching out to people who maybe I felt like I haven't really told them how their energy and their life has impacted me in a great way, to leave them with that. Like the whole sex thing was more so to be funny, but that's real though, because you know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna be getting no more.
It's over. It's a wrap for that. You know what I mean? So I got to make sure, I go out there and enjoy myself a little bit, and some others enjoy themselves. You feel me? So I'm gonna do that. I'm going to, again, just really family. Since it's one day, it's not a lot that you can do in one day when you think about it. I mean, think about the amount of work that we get done in a day, and sometimes one task can take a long time. You know what I mean? So it's like, damn, how long am I going to do this? I don't know. I might take the sex thing out. I might not even do that now I think about it.
It will be better use of your time, Kdoz. I'm just saying.
No, because that's an actual, like, you know what I'm saying? That's a thing, man. Huh? What?
Yeah, you can put a couple of hours. You could, utilize hours.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be like 6 hours. Like, nah, like.
Yeah, you was acting like you gonna be there the whole day.
No, because I'm thinking about multiple, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why. Okay, Phoenix, stop it. You're trying to get me.
Sorry.
I'm just having a grown ass conversation, all right? But
I get it, shake it up.
But that, has anybody said that yet?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Definitely have, 100%.
Exactly. See,
they just want to do fun stuff.
You gotta get that off. Have fun with the family. If I do have that $1 million by that time or more, hopefully, I'll already then set something up to spread. You know what I mean? To my family and everybody.
You're so thoughtful.
Yeah, I am.
You are. You're not selfish. Some people.
Nah, not even a little bit. No, I am selfish sometimes. When it comes to food.
Oh yeah, me too, man. Me too.
I love food.
Don't play with my food, I swear.
Don't play. Look, I'm a type, like, I'll spend my money mostly on food, like some good food. I'll spend money on some good food.
Worth it. Trust me.
I don't need no like $200, $300 sneakers. I don't need all that. Like, take me somewhere that got some good ass food though. Shit. I love food.
Definitely.
I probably asked my dad to barbecue. My dad can barbecue.
I love barbecues. I love barbecues, I was talking about barbecues today, actually. Because this whole corona thing, we can't really barbecue like that. So it's been crazy. How has that been affecting y'all in America anyway, like the corona?
It's affected a lot. Like, it's I feel like it's been, for me, it's affected me in a good way. Okay. One of my first videos I did, this is all gonna make sense. When I came back to covering battle rap and things like that, was I said this about battle rappers, but this is to anybody. I feel like everyone should be coming out of this somehow changed, like somehow evolving in some kind of way or growing in some kind of way. Because a lot of us, we got laid off of our jobs or our business had to close down.
Yeah.
So we've been given a lot of time to reflect. You know what I mean? And I do that a lot anyway, but it's just I use this time effectively, and I said, okay, what am I going to learn from this? Like I told my kids, okay, we can't come out of this being the same. Like we got to come out of this better.
I definitely think this is going to change the world. It's already kind of changing the world as well.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
Crazy.
But as far as a whole, though, of course, I can't speak for the whole country, but what I deem, I think people are starting to just see more. If that makes sense, they're just starting to kind of be able to we're not having to stress on work. You're not having to stress about certain things. Of course, people still got bills to pay and all that, but we're not having to stress though about work and just really look at the world for what it is. I think with that being said, people can put a mirror to themselves and say, okay, what do I need to change? Like, what can I do better to contribute to the world, to the universe, to whatever? You know what I mean? So that's why I'm always talking about energy and positive energy, because I truly believe that that's the way. I truly believe that. And being authentic though with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course. Not just false. I think being genuine is such a great character because there's not that many genuine people around in the world, seriously. So I do find that quite endearing, So if you was to die tomorrow, what would you want people to remember you by?
I want people to remember. I want to be remembered by when they was around me. I made them feel free. Okay. I made them feel like they can really be them.
Yeah.
And I have a lasting effect on. That's why I call my show the Kdoz effect, because I want to have a certain kind of effect on people once they leave the platform or even my presence. You know what I mean? So like, if I'm hanging around you or I'm sharing time and energy with you, I want you to leave thinking about something differently, maybe, or maybe you're like, yo, like you had an effect on me with this book, Need for Things, right? That's an effect you just had on me. So now I'm gonna go get this book and read it, and I'm sure it's gonna help me. It's gonna help me. You feel me? So it's like, that's what I want. I want people to, whether it's my kids, my lady, whoever it may be, I want it to be a situation to where they say, man, every time I was around him, he just made me feel better about whatever situation that I'm in. Okay. You know what I mean? Like this past year, I was pretty much homeless.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I shared this with my on the interview I had with Dia. I shared this in my videos too. Like, I'm not really afraid of that. It, like, I lost a lot, you know what I mean? But it was so crazy, that saying, you lose but you gain at the same time. And that's exactly what happened. Okay. I lost a lot, but I gained. Now, when I say homeless, I wasn't out on the street, nothing like that. Meaning, what I mean by that, we was going to hotel to hotel, staying at a friend's house.
Yeah, it wasn't.
So it wasn't. Yeah, but man, I was so grateful to go through that though.
Yeah. Man,
was I grateful, because it taught me about the material things that it really don't matter. Like, think about this. This is why I knew shit was fucked up, right? I spent like $2,500 on a couch one time. $2,500. I don't know what the equivalent to that. Like, you guys have pounds.
2,000. That's like 2,300.
Yeah. So I spent that amount on a couch set.
That's a lot.
And I was like, what the fuck? What can I have done with that $2,500?
Yeah, a lot.
In the grand scheme, I could have did a lot of shit with that. You know what I mean? And I didn't need to spend that much. But because we spend money like that, or even more money on a certain type of car a watch, whatever it may be,
Yeah.
just for the sake for someone to come in my house and say, "Oh, this is a nice couch."
Yeah, I completely disagree with that. You know, like honestly, in real life, I just don't agree with it. That's like Yeezys. I feel like Yeezys are ridiculous. Sorry, but I'm sorry.
A lot of that shit is. I'm gonna be real. Now, if you can afford it, you have the money to afford it. Do what you do. But there's people who can't even afford it that's spending $500 on a pair of shoes, and it's like I'm not judging you because I live by. I don't judge others because I don't judge myself.
Well, it's just
But
maybe
it's just like
I'm not. I don't know.
No. Like
I'm not gonna spend £700 on trainers or sneakers.
Look, my pants I got on right now, you wouldn't be able to tell. I got these from Walmart. This shirt right here.
Work, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Like,
look, I don't care because
you don't really care. It's like that's not priorities in life. It's other things.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, I'm handsome.
You are.
Just get that out the way. I'm just playing. I know that. No, but it's not just that. It's just, you really do. Your energy makes the clothes.
Yeah.
I don't care if you big, tall, small. Like, it don't matter. Like, me telling you I spent this much on what I just bought, what does that do for me in the long run? And most of us, especially speaking from a male point of view, we used to do this stuff because we wanted to impress the ladies. So I wanted to get the latest J's. Hey, if she see I got the J's on.
Yeah, fair enough.
You know
what
I mean?
I always find the people that are actually impressed with your 2,500 couch are very questionable too. Do you know what I mean?
Facts.
Really?
Facts.
Like,
facts. And once I lost all of that, I realized that, damn, I really didn't need any of this stuff anyway.
Yeah.
I really didn't. Instead of that, I could have, use that money to buy more equipment, more cameras for, camera stuff, more. Maybe I could have sent my, son to a martial arts camp, or
you know what I'm saying?
I could have, it's so much other stuff I could have did with that.
Yeah. I'm not trying to be like a party pooper, because, you know what I'm saying, I like nice things. It's just that some things are just so not practical. It's just like, it's ridiculous, Because literally people put a name on something and they add $1,000 on it.
Yeah. Yeah. You see it. See, like, no, you understand. Like, yeah, I don't care about none of that shit.
Laughing all the way to the bank, those people, Really.
Yeah, it doesn't move me at all. Now, I congratulate those who came from not having much monetarily and material wise, and now they're able to afford whatever they want. But what do we always hear in every story? They make it there, and they get everything that they want, and they see it's not all that it's cracked up to be.
Yeah, exactly. It wouldn't be, but yeah, it's true.
Because then you're left with what else do you have? If you're happy with less, then having more won't even affect you.
It's true. You know what? That's why sometimes everybody might not agree with this, but I feel like sometimes people that don't have much money, like poor people, not super poor, but people that don't have much, I'm saying they just manage, they really kind of like enjoy probably life a little bit more than somebody that's rich, in terms of just, they appreciate life a lot more, like, so they're more into things like family and love and care and looking after the earth, not just about flashy things that I might be bugging or whatever, but a lot of like people that don't have much money, as long as like they can eat and like, they're not like dying from hunger, they're good. Do you know what I'm saying? Not loads, but
you know what though? Like,
people be miserable as hell. Rich people be miserable as hell.
No, it's fact, because I know a good handful of rich people, believe me. Like, they're not always the happiest. But what I can honestly say is, I feel like what money does to us, it enhances who you really are. So if you an asshole already without money,
it makes you worse.
If you have certain traits of an asshole, if you have traits of someone who is like a narcissist or something like that, money will enhance that shit. It'll show. If you are humble without money, and if you are already giving, you're already that type of person.
Yeah.
Once you come into money, it may enhance that, or you just won't change.
Yeah.
it's just like I remember my mom asked me a while ago. She said, baby, if you were to get rich, kind of like what you asked me, like what would you do? No, she asked if I won a lottery, what would I do? And I said, not much. I said, you may see some differences in my lifestyle a little bit because it's going to be catered to like my kids and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I said, other than that, you won't see too much of a difference. Like, because I want that money to turn into generational wealth. I don't want it to turn, I don't want it to be, I'm going to spend it all and then go.
Quick. Real quick, you know? Real quick. You don't have like more coming in, it goes down real quick.
Oh, I've been through that. I done been through that and then some. You know what I mean? I done had thousands of dollars and then see it be gone. I'm like, yo, we went through that quick.
That's why it's really good to invest money in like things like property and things like that. That, you know, over time you get kind of your money back somehow, you know. But spending money on luxuries, it goes really quick anyway.
Cause them shits don't last.
I always ask people, what would you do if you win the lottery? But none of them have ever really played. Because when I ask them, do you play? They're like, nah. People be daydreaming about winning the lottery and they don't even be playing. Like, a lot of them.
I only played last time I played the lottery was when I used to work for a company and everybody wanted to go in on the pool. And it took them a lot to get me to do it. And I said, all right, I'll do it.
Win anything?
No, we didn't win nothing. Like, I was like, and I wasn't trying to be negative. I just was like, because this is why, like.
They'd be winning big, you know, and then you'd be glad.
No, they do. No, for real. I've seen many stories, but it's like, I told them, like, all right, look, we going to do this, but I'm trying to tell y'all now, this going to mess around and come between all of us. Because you know, people going to feel like they deserve more and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Because everybody's cool at first, you know what I'm saying? Oh.
You get money in your hands and it all changes. Money changes.
$30 million? Well, I put in $5.10.
Yeah, exactly. So they should get more.
It's like, come on, man. You know what I mean? So
that's crazy.
Yeah. But as far as that goes, that's all I got as far as that goes.
Oh, good. Okay, so my final question for you, Kdoz, is who is on your Mount Rushmore?
My battle rap Mount Rushmore? Oh my gosh. I hate this question.
Save the best for last, Kdoz.
I always hate this question, man, because it's like, damn.
It is a hard one, actually. It's a hard question, to be honest.
Mount Rushmore.
It's Mount Rushmore.
Okay. Mount Rushmore is 4 heads, right? Do they have to be battle rappers?
Well, it was a battle rap question. Just whoever, well, who were you going to put in? It's a battle rap Mount Rushmore. Or did you want to do another Mount Rushmore?
No. Like,
it's a battle.
Let's see why I asked that question. I think Smack should go up there.
Okay. No, you can put Smack. Someone put Organic on there before. Anybody that's battle rap related, you can go on.
I'm not putting Organic up there.
Someone
Smack.
Go on. Okay. That's the first time someone put Smack on there. Shout out to Smack.
Yeah, you gotta put Smack on there. Smack.
That's interesting.
Murder Mook. Loaded Lux. And A-Verb.
Okay. That's a nice Mount Rushmore.
And I have my reasons because Smack to me is like literally like the godfather of modern day battle rap. You know, to see the levels in which he came from the DVD era.
He's quite inspirational though, do you know what I mean? Because battle rap has just gone so big. He really saw this vision for a long time. So
yeah, I think you gotta put Smack up there. Murder Mook. I put Murder Mook up there because he's like literally they call him the logo. Like he is like the poster boy of battle rap. Like when you thought battle rap, he said it versus Iron, you thought Smack, you thought Mook, you thought battle rap, you thought Mook back in the day. Like there were and honestly, there's some guys in Philly that might attest to that though, and I can understand that. But Mook to me brought the different eyes to battle rap on the run that he went on. So I want to put Mook up there, and I said Lux, right?
Yeah.
And I said Lux because when Lux came back and battled Calico, it was like a reset. It was like it was a reset to battle rap. It was like it was like a surge of like boom. Battle rap was underground. But then when Lux had that famous round, was Calico, like you got Jay-Z tweeting about it. Lux was on Hot 97's Breakfast Club after that. He did a whole circuit talking battle rap.
No doubt.
And popular hip hop media. You know what I mean? So that like shifted battle rap. And then Averb, I have to put him up there because he kind of helped usher in that Midwest, even though you had the X Factors and the Miles, but Averb actually came out and said, I went in with all of y'all. Yeah, I'm Midwest St. Louis though. I'm St. Louis, Midwest, but I went in with everybody to show that we here, that I'm here, you know, and
no doubt he did that.
You know, but see, it's interchangeable for me too because I can easily replace Lux with Disaster.
Okay.
Because as far as the West Coast goes, you know, Disaster. It's Disaster. You know, and there's other guys. There's like, you know, Thesaurus, if you want to go there as far as the West Coast goes. Yeah. There's a lot of guys you can put up there, but I'm thinking like from a mainstream mindset, and I just think of not even mainstream, but I just think of like battle rap. Yeah. These are the guys that I think of. Yeah. Some Smack, Mook, Lux, Verb. As far as like spearheads and stalemates in this shit.
Wow. That's a respectable amount, Rushmore. I like it.
It's probably the best one, but you know.
Is it? You would say that, yeah. Definitely good. Like you're the first person to put Smack on it, so that's fire.
Yeah, I think you gotta put Smack up there.
Fire. But you know what, Kdoz? It's been so lovely talking to you for real, man. We've just been chatting, man. I hope you enjoyed the conversation. It's been dope.
No, it was dope. I liked your questions. It was great. I like this. This was dope.
Yeah, that's dope, man. That's dope. I just want it to be like a normal conversation. We just chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I had fun getting to know you as well. Like, I definitely kind of feel like I definitely understand you a little bit more from this interview. You know what I'm saying? So that's the whole point. Is getting to know people in battle rap world just a little bit more. You know. So
I'm the same way with mine. I'm the same exact way. Like I want people to get to know the artists a little bit more and who they are, but I feel like you're really a lot more deeper though. Like I like where you went with the questions. It was dope.
Yeah, salute, man. I really want people to listen to my interviews. I'm always like, go check out my interviews, but hopefully one day loads of people would have heard my interview. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I try to take questions for like person that I'm interviewing. Do you know what I'm saying? I try to do that sometimes anyway. So yeah, but I'm glad you enjoyed it. It
was great, man.
So I'm gonna wrap it up.
Made it very conversational. I enjoyed that.
Oh, I love that. Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
No problem.
All right, so we know where to. So you want to shout out your social media, where we can follow you, everything?
Dope. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Especially Instagram, man. I'm trying to do more on Instagram. So
okay.
Follow me on Instagram. All my social medias, same thing, at I am Kdoz. At I am Kdoz, @ I am KDOZ. And also, of course, go subscribe to Kdoz Media. That's where you'll find my interviews, my lives. I go live about once or twice a week.
Yeah.
But first and foremost, I want y'all to subscribe, Phoenix Fire, because this shit's fire. You feel me?
All right, Kdoz, you take it easy. I'll be in touch, okay?
All right.
All right, I'm out. It's your girl, Phoenix Fire, y'all. Make sure you subscribe, join the notification gang, all of that. You know what to do. I gotta go. I'm out.